What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another cracka crumbs unboxing update. As you've been hopefully watching the updates, I've been getting a lot of packages lately from eBay. Some have been good, some have been bad. What can I tell you? But got another assortment, as you can see, of lovely items. So we're gonna get into it. Let me get my lovely knife, and we're gonna start with this one. Alrighty. I hope you're enjoying the episodes I've been putting up lately, because actually I only put up one recently, number 38 I believe it was, but still working hard on them, so you gotta bear with me. Big collection. Another thing I want to kind of touch upon before I get into some of the comics that I just opened a second ago. People keep asking me, well, everyone keeps asking me about CGC and stuff like that. But people keep asking me if they're getting good prices on comics and stuff like that. The way I see it lately is they do have the Overstreet price guide, which I always tell people it helps a lot if you want to try to see what everything really is worth. But lately, like the past couple of years, comics are basically whatever you want to pay for them. That's pretty much what it boils down to. I mean, you could take like any comic, like you could take like Spider-Man #1 from like the 90s that isn't worth all that much, like just the regular cover. Say it's worth like $4 in the Overstreet price guide, and you go to a comic book store and they're selling it for 10. Then you check eBay and they're selling it for like 9 or 11 or whatever. Like I said, no matter, even with the Overstreet price guide, it just doesn't matter all that much anymore, because people are going to charge what they're going to charge. Whether it's fair or not, that just seems to be the way it is. Like in comic book stores, like a lot of the stuff's like way over the price guide. eBay, a lot of stuff is way under it. Some stuff is way over it. Some stuff is dead on. It really boils down to what you want to pay for a comic. I mean, if you can get a good deal on a comic, then hey, you know, more power to you. If you can get a comic for 50 cents, a quarter, 99 cents, you know, a comic that you really want and it costs you like $200, but you think you overpaid, but it's a comic that you really want and you're not going to sell it, then it doesn't matter, because it's worth something to you. Which I recently just did that. As you'll see, like all the comics that I've been getting lately, the shipments. By the end of this week, I should have probably the ultimate shipment. It's one book, but it's one of those books that people say that it makes your collection if you have it, and I believe I did overpay a little bit on it, but it was kind of worth it, because the way it was going, I did see it in the store, but it was going for like $800 for like a really crappy copy, and eBay it was going, the minimum was like 300, and even when you bid on it, by the time the bidding was over, it was up to like $1,000. So it just, but you'll have to wait and see on that one. But we're gonna get into these, show you what I got here. This is pretty cool. I got a really good deal on these. I just thought it was they were just cool X-Men books that I didn't have, and they are hard to find in good shape, and they are worth a little bit of money. And these ones, like I said, I got a good deal, number one, and number two, they're signed, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna jump into what I got in the first package, which is the X-Men 111, which I just love the cover. I thought it was awesome. And apparently this is signed by Byrne and Austin. Take a look. I just thought it was really cool that it's like they're stuck in arcades, like kind of sideshow. Try to get it so you can see without the glare. But on the top, I did not pay $20 for this. But as you can see, it says it's signed by Byrne and Austin. So we're gonna take a quick look. Because Byrne is actually, John Byrne is just an awesome artist for the X-Men. Oh yeah, look at that, it is signed. You open it up. Don't want to damage it. See, it's signed on the bottom there. Very cool. John Byrne, I loved his work with Wolverine. I thought he drew Wolverine. I'm gonna say the best. He's my favorite artist for Wolverine. I mean, Jim Lee was great. He did great X-Men. McFarlane did a pretty damn good Wolverine, and Michael Turner was awesome Wolverine. But Byrne, excuse me, I just thought he was cool. Moving on to number 112, which I just thought was an awesome cover. With with Magneto. And this one apparently is signed by Byrne as well. So I'm going to take a quick look just to make sure, because lately with eBay it's been a hit or miss. And yep, it's signed right there on the bottom. Very cool. And I will tell you what I paid for this in a moment, which, like I said, it was a pretty damn good deal. Even though I got into a bidding war, I still won, and it was still really cheap, and it was still really worth it. This comic I did have already, but obviously I don't have it signed, and this is signed, and this is just a much better shaped comic than the one I have, and that's number 113 of the X-Men. The one I have is kind of shot. I mean, it's probably like maybe like a good negative or something like that, because it's got rips and tears and stuff like that. And excuse me, this is probably like a very fine version, and it's signed, but we're gonna just double check. Yay, it's signed too. Very cool. Alright, moving on to the last one of this package. And this one is not signed by anybody, but it's in good shape. This is the Uncanny X-Men number 114, where supposedly the X-Men die. So it's a cool cover. Now, what I paid for these. This I saw going in the comic book store for like 15 bucks, which I almost bought a couple times, and then on eBay it was going $15. This one is always going for like $10 to $15 in good shape in the comic book store. This one I saw, as you can see on the thing right there, it was going for 20. Obviously they must have bought it for 20 or whatever. But I've seen them go 40. It's just 60 bucks for this one. And this is near mint, so it's pretty good. Well, actually, it's probably yeah, very fine near mint. And they're signed. And this one was going for about 15 to 20 bucks as well. And this one, they're all signed too, except for one, which is pretty damn good. Now, what did I pay? Like I said, I got into a bidding war. I paid 11 bucks for all these, and they're signed, and they're really old. Well, not really, really old, but $11 for this, which is pretty damn good, considering the fact that, one, they're signed, and they're old X-Men comics that are expensive in the store. But it's pretty cool. So we're gonna move on. Moving on to the big package right now. This might be a long video, so apologize, but a lot to talk about. And like I said before, with the comics, it really does come down to what you want to pay for them. Because I mean, you could get a good deal. You never know. It's a good idea to always look at the price guide, just to have an idea. So, and then you decide what you want to do. I mean, because if you find a comic that you've been looking for, and it's only worth like 15 bucks, and you find it in a comic book store, but it's going for 150, and it's one you need to complete your collection, and you can't find it anywhere else, and you're waiting years, and you know, it's like, again, it's just like CGC. It all comes down to your preference, what you want to do, and how much you're willing to go for certain books. Like I said, the one that I recently ordered that cost me a small little fortune. It's worth it because it's just an awesome book, and it looks in better shape, I hope, than it did. But you have to wait and see on that one. But because I'm not going to tell you what it is, because that would ruin the fun. Alrighty, now this is a pretty big overhaul. This is these I got a really good deal as well, so I was very, very happy, because a lot of these I could not find in a comic book store, and a lot of times on eBay they were really, really expensive, and I kept waiting and I kept waiting and I kept waiting, and finally a group came up, and it was really cheap, so it's definitely worth what I paid, and I really didn't pay that much. So, like I said, I was kind of happy. See if I can get some kind of an order here. Then I'll show you what we got. The guy packed it really well. Put a lot of cardboard and stuff in there. That's what I'm kind of going through right now. So it's packed pretty damn good, which is always a plus. Alrighty. Alright, kind of getting into some kind of an order here. Alrighty, now we're in order. Okay. I do take a lot of things into consideration. Whenever I buy a comic, if you've seen the episode, my cousin was saying I wait a lot, and I figure out what I want to do. And I look at comic stores. I go to a couple different ones, and I look online, and then I decide. I kind of figure out how much I want to pay and stuff like that. But this grouping, I'm going to show you them all, and then I'll tell you what I paid for them. This is from one buyer. I got a really good deal. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 219. Just love that cover. Frank Miller, I believe. Then I got Amazing Spider-Man number 226. Thought that was another awesome cover. Black Cat. I am a Black Cat fan. Thought she was cool. Number 227 of the Amazing Spider-Man. And the cool thing is these are all in very fine and near mint condition, which is a plus. Now these two I've been trying to find for a long time, and no comic book store had it. And then, like I said, I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and I finally found it in this group. And that's the Amazing Spider-Man number 229 with the Juggernaut. I love the Juggernaut. He's my favorite X-Men villain. I think he's awesome, and the fact that he fights Spider-Man is really cool. And I got number 230, the Juggernaut. I got number 233, the Tarantula. And last but not least, number 250 with the Hobgoblin. I just thought that was an awesome cover, and the fact in the corner where he says, see it. It's great, steal it. And then it's a special normal size 250th issue. Very cool. Now, what did I pay? Again, I got an awesome deal. This was 50 cents. This was 50 cents. This was $2 and $2. These were $2 a piece, and this was 50 cents. So that's pretty damn good. And then, of course, it's it was the same guy. So obviously, I got combined shipping because he had all multiple listings and stuff, and so it was pretty cool that the guy had all the ones I was looking for. And so it only cost me, let's see, it was $1, 1, 2, 4, 8, about $15 with shipping and everything. Not bad for that kind of a haul. Moving on to this one. Alright, yeah, this is going to be a long video because I'm rambling on and on. But hopefully it's insightful. Does not want to open. Open, damn you. Open. There we go. Okay. Very interesting. Very cool. Not what I obviously what I expected, but not what I expected. Oh, cool. Well, hey, can't complain. Free comics. If you do watch my videos, I did do my X-Men stuff. I showed you what I had, and I was just saying before, how like the original X-Men are well, not the original X-Men, but the X-Men remake from the 90s. You can basically, get them for nothing, and because there was so many of them. But so what I decided to do is I was looking around and I couldn't find. I mean, they were usually like 50 cents, quarter, dollar, something like that. But I was just kind of messing around on eBay and looking through stuff, and I found a really a really good deal on them, and I figured, what the hell, because I used to have I had like the Storm cover, and then that one got destroyed, and then I wound up buying the Magneto cover when they originally came out, and Magneto one held up, so you know. But then I figured, you know what the hell, I was looking at my collection, I was like, it'd really be really cool to have, you know, the other ones. So what I did is I found a good deal on eBay. This only cost me $2 and then $2 shipping, so for $4, I got X-Men #1 Magneto cover, which I already have, but you know, it's nice to have another one. And then I got it's all for one person, the X-Men #1 with the Storm cover that I used to have, and they're all near mint shape. Then the X-Men #1 with the Colossus Gambit cover, and X-Men #1 with Wolverine and Cyclops. And then this is the I forget what this one is. This is like the better version of it, the more expensive copy of X-Men #1, as you can see. It's like a solid. Considering this one was $4 when it originally came out, this one was only $1.50. So I'd never seen this one before, so that's kind of cool. So I got all 5 X-Men #1 covers with shipping for $4, and the person threw in a lot of bonus free comics. So I'm going to show you what they are, because I did not order these at all. But hey, again, free comics. They threw in Shadow Man #6. Very cool. Youngblood #2. And it actually has another cover on the other side, like a flip cover. Very cool. Solar Man of the Atom, I think that's who he was, #23. Very cool. Archer and Armstrong #2. Solar Man of the Atom #12. Oh wow, I don't even know how to pronounce this one. Harbinger? Yeah, that's gotta be it. #7. Very cool. They're all near mint too. Wow, this one's in Japanese. Unity, I believe. If I can read it correctly. Yeah, but anyway, #7. Can't go on with free stuff. I ordered the 5 X-Men comics, and I got a whole bunch of free stuff with it. Very cool indeed. Moving on to the last, which is the giant box, which I'm definitely gonna need the knife for. Alrighty. Oh, one other thing I'd like to say real quick. I did get some new subscribers, so I want to thank them for subscribing and liking my stuff. I will throw out their names in a future episode, just for the hell of it. Because as of right now, I can't remember the names of the thing. So I apologize. You know who you are, but I will definitely give you a little shout out later on in another episode. So bear with me on that, because me with names it's just crazy. Anyway, if you watch the previous episodes, you know lately I've been getting a little CGC crazy, and I have obviously Amazing Spider-Man #238, the first Hobgoblin, which is CGC 8.5. Then I got my second one, which was the Amazing Spider-Man 46, which is the first appearance of Shocker, which was a 6.0. Very cool. And then I got my third one, which is the original Ghost Rider, #16, which was pretty cool, and that was an 8.5. And now I have my fourth one, if I can open it. There we go. Which is my fourth one, which is the highest grade that I have in a CGC. And I just thought it was really awesome, and when I saw it, and I figured, what the hell. It cost me $30, which, again, like I said, I don't really know what this one's worth. I just thought it was awesome, and it was a 9.0, and it was $30 with free shipping. So what the hell? This is the Amazing Spider-Man Presents the Black Cat #1 variant edition, which I just thought was awesome looking. As you can see, it is a 9.0. Yay! So, this is technically my first variant in a CGC, and my first CGC that's a 9.0. Very, very cool. Very cool. And that will conclude my small but awesome shipment that I got today. Do come back, because I will be having more updates later in this week, because like I said, I still have a lot more stuff coming from eBay, especially if my timing is correct and the shipment is right. By the end of the week, I'll have a pretty awesome comic to show everybody. It's a CGC as well. It'll be my 5th and final CGC, at least for a while. But it's the ultimate CGC, I guess, is what you can kind of get into it. But anyway, sorry for the video being so long, but just wanted to talk about some stuff, and I thought these were really cool, and I had a lot to talk about with them. And I'll see you for the next update, or the next episode, whichever comes first. You never can tell. So again, if you like what you see, hit the little like button, subscribe. Thanks again to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And you got any comments, throw them up there. I love comments. I love to answer questions. I love all that stuff. It gives me something to do sometimes. And I love watching everybody's videos. They're getting better and better. And a lot of my subscribers that I'm subscribed to, their videos actually do keep me in the loop, especially with the new stuff. Lately, I haven't been buying any of the new stuff. I've been going after a lot of the old stuff lately. That's just me. Sometimes I get into a little weird mode. But anyway, so keep your videos coming and keep watching my videos, because that's cool too. And see you later.